Hi everyone, welcome back to TLC. Right, so some of you have asked me to do Crazy Ballheads. This was released by Bob Marley in 1976. The Rasta Man Vibration album. So let's take a look at the lyrics. Them crazy, we gonna chase them crazy ballheads out of town. Chase those crazy ballheads out of town. In this part here, Bob Marley is talking about the people in power that make up man-made laws instead of following the laws made by God alone. Baldheads are the racist skinheads who are members of a subculture that originated among the working class youths in London, England in 1960s, and they soon spread to other parts of the United Kingdom, with a second working class skinhead movement emerging worldwide in the late 1970s. They were motivated by social alienation and working class solidarity. The baldheads, or skinheads, are defined by the shaved heads, Doc Martens, steel toe cap working boots, braces, high rises, and very lengths of straight leg jeans. Then he goes on to say, I and I build a cabin. I and I plant the corn. Didn't my people before me slave for this country? Now you look at me with that scorn, then you eat up all my corn. Yep, it's talking about the field slaves who would usually plant corns and vegetables. They worked in the fields from sunrise to sundown. They were being monitored by overseers. Then the overseers ensured that the slaves did not slow down or cease when doing the field works until the day was over. These field slaves were given just one outfit annually. During the winter time, field slaves were also given additional clothing or material to make the clothes in order to keep warm. Then it goes on to say, build your penitentiary. We built your schools. Brainwash education to make us the fools. Hate is your reward for our love, telling us of your God above. Okay, so as more schools begin to confront their participation in slavery, especially now, a lot of things is uprising and coming out into the light. We can all see it. We're all aware of the slavery that went on. So the history shows us slavery helped build many United States colleges, universities. They profited from slavery, and related industries helped fund some of these most prestigious schools. In the Northeast, this included Harvard, Columbia, Princeton, and Yale. And in many southern states, including the University of Virginia, the enslaved people built those colleges and the campuses, and they served faculties and students. Now today, a growing movement to confront this legacy is being spurred by the student protesting and campuses leaders reaching to high-profile racial conflict that has recently beset the nation. The result has been a historical investigation from the university commissions, conferences, memorials at Georgetown. Actually, a handful of the descendants of the enslaved black people that arrived first as first-year students at the institution, they were owned by the first ancestors that built these colleges and universities. So to understand the God part of the lyrics, you're gonna have to watch my other video, Bob Marley's New Zealand interview, where he's talking about the Air Force. So that explains that part. Okay, he finishes off with these lyrics. Here comes the con man, coming with his con plan. We won't take no bribe. We've got to stay alive. Bob Marley's talking about whitewashing. Whitewashing is a con and a way to put a veil over your eyes. So the veil, they try to put a veil over our eyes. They disorientate the real truth. Okay, we all know Jesus is a black man, and so is our father Abraham. So many white preachers in the churches that you see everywhere, who are taking over the major visual outlets, they are preaching the whitewashed religion. Okay, so check out this video by Real Black, The Color of People in the Bible. I really like that video, I was watching the other day. Right, so in the Bible, God told our father Abraham many thousands of years ago, Acts chapter 7 verse 6, God spoke in this way: your descendants would be strangers in a foreign country, and they would be enslaved and oppressed for 400 years. But I will punish the nation they served as slaves. God said, and afterwards they will come out of that country and worship me in this place. However, the high authorities of planet Earth wanted to confuse the black race of this world by whitewashing everything into making us think good came from the white man race or white Jesus, and everything bad came from the black people, referring to the Ham story about a curse in the Bible. It clears up saying about this issue about a curse in the Bible came from black people. Now, if you look at Limitations chapter 4 verse 8, it clearly says, but now they are blacker than soot. They are not recognized in the streets. Their skins are shriveled on their bones. It has become as dry as stick. Then in Solomon chapter 1 verse 5, it says, I am black but comely. The preachers do not preach these verses. These verses should be the first thing said in the church, so we know who we are praying to. Who you are praying to is very important, people. Okay? The chosen children of God were enslaved and are still enslaved now by the system. So it is a battle against good and evil. It is a battle against good and evil of any nation or creed, because you see in the judgment of God, the creator, the king of the universe, there is no partiality of any kind. So it is good and evil, the evil men of this world. Okay? So this was a request for me to do this song, so I hope you all liked it. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Keep the requests coming in and let me know what you all think in the comments below. Like, subscribe. Always, forever, one love.